Hello, so today my friends and I are going to tell you something about Maturity exam. My name is Julie and I'm going to talk about the United Kingdom, the education there.
My name's Adam and I'm going to talk about the American educational system.
And my name is Radka and I'm gonna talk about education in Czech Republic. So Julie, you can start.
Okay, so the education in the United Kingdom is very different from other countries. So it starts at the age of 3. So children go to school, they go to nursery school, and it lasts for about 1 year. So they stay there from the age of 3 to 4. Then when they're 5 years old, they go to elementary school, they go to primary school, and it is divided into 2 levels. First is infant school and then junior school. So infant school is from the age of 5 to 7, and there kids learn some basic stuff like reading, writing, counting, math, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And they have 1 teacher for all subjects. And then when they proceed to junior school, they have more complicated subjects like geography, history, and they have different teacher for each subject.
Mm-hmm. Do they move from class to class? Or do they stay in one for the whole time?
I guess it depends on the school and the way it's arranged. So then they proceed to secondary school at the age of 11, and it lasts till the age of 16, and then at the end they have to pass GCSEs, which is a school leaving exam. And it consists of about 8 to 9 subjects. So they take basically everything like math, geography, history, biology, whatever. And then maybe some cleverer kids, they can take more subjects if they like.
Mm-hmm.
So then they have 2 choices. One is that they can go somewhere else, like working, and then the other one is that they can proceed to 6th grade college, 6th form college, which is just they basically study for a longer time until they go to college.
That's
or
what
university.
Age?
About 16 to 18.
Okay.
So it lasts 2 years, and at the end they take A levels, which is advanced GCSEs, so just another type of exam.
To get to the college?
Yeah.
And if they don't pass, they are not allowed to get to the college?
I guess they aren't allowed to leave school because they haven't passed the school leaving exam. And then university. So when they go to university, they have a bachelor's program, then master's. It's according to them it's up to them what they want to study. And then so bachelor's, it lasts for about 3 to 4 years, and master's about 2 years. So there are private and state universities, and so private are pretty much expensive because although they're subsidized by the government, it's not enough, so people have to pay big tuition fees.
Oh, okay. So can you get money from the state for your living or food or something while you're in college?
Yeah, I guess you can.
Tuition.
You can earn some tuition.
Okay.
And also we have to wear uniforms, which
Everywhere?
is yeah.
Okay.
In every secondary school.
Yeah.
So every school has its colors and...
Oh yeah, it depends on the school.
Okay.
Okay.
So me? Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
tell
the
us something
educational
about the
system
US.
in the United States is the educational system is different in every state. It depends on the state law. It's not the same, but all of the states go with what is called a K-12 program, which is kindergarten through the 12th grade. So you start in kindergarten in the age of 5 to 6 usually. You learn how to communicate with other kids and stuff like that, and then you go to primary schools, which is usually the first 4 or 5 years. Then you go to middle school, which is up to the 8th grade, and then you go to high school, which is 9th through 12th.
And the kindergartens aren't obligatory like in the UK?
They are.
They are.
You have to go there. Oh, well, you actually don't have to go to school at all in the United States. You can be homeschooled. It's a choice up to the parents, and almost 2% of all the kids in the United States get homeschooled.
But with it, you have no chance to attend universities, right?
You have to at least go to the high school level, 9 through 12, to get credits for college and to write your SATs, which are the tests that help you to get to college and give you points and credits. And depending on what score you get on the tests, you get to your choices of the college.
It is the test. It's not the exam like in the UK that you
No,
have
it's
from
it's it's a test that you take in like middle of each school year, or you can, and they last up to 6 hours.
Wow.
It's pretty bad.
And which subjects are there?
I think it's English, math. It's like SEO tests here.
Mm-hmm.
Quite similar, but way longer.
Yeah.
The high school years, the 9th through 12th, are called freshmen. Then you are sophomore, then you're junior, and then you're senior. Senior, you graduate. And it's the same with colleges. So you are in college for 4 years, and you are, it's the same thing, pretty much. All the colleges are not state, they are private, and they're really expensive.
Are they better than public?
Well, there are no public schools, so colleges.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're asking for the high schools, the public ones are not as good as the private ones. But also the private ones are, as much as colleges, really expensive. You can get tuitions for like having nowhere to live, or if your family or like your dad works in a church, you can get some kind of tuition or help, financial, to be there, or for food or something.
And you said that colleges takes 4 years?
It does, yes.
With bachelor and master degree?
I think so.
Okay.
And what about some extracurricular activities at school, like sports, something like that?
The school is a big thing for Americans usually, because in school you participate in all your sports, or most of them, and music and clubs like runners club or Spanish club or an environmental club that you help with cleaning up your school or something like that. Then after school you get to your sports, to your band, your chorus, something like that. So yeah.
Okay. So now Czech education system. It has 3 levels: primary, secondary and tertiary. But there is also preschool education, but it isn't obligatory. It's from the age of 3 to 6, and it isn't obligatory, but it's a good thing because it's the first place where children meet with another children. They learn social habits there. So in the Czech Republic, it's very popular.
So you just play with the other kids when you go
Yeah, it's about playing games.
What age exactly?
From the age of 3 to 6. Yeah, then from the age of 6 or 7 to 15, there are primary schools. It lasts for a period of 9 years. There are 9 grades. But if you want, you can leave earlier this primary school and change to grammar school. But it's only up to you. And you can also leave at the end of 7th grade, also to grammar school. Then there are secondary schools. There are 3 types: grammar school, like I mentioned, secondary vocational and technical schools. Grammar schools is the best preparation for universities. It normally takes 4 years. And it's a general education.
How is it with private or non-private schools in the Czech Republic?
There are many private schools, but many people think that it's a little easier for children, and then they don't have to work so hard like at state schools. But it's not the truth, I think. Then secondary vocational schools, they take 3 years, and at the end you have a final exam, but it's not quite the same like the school leaving exam at grammar school. And after that you get apprenticeship certificate, and these schools train children for jobs like hairdressers, bakers,
welders,
yeah, and so on. And secondary technical schools, they takes 4 years, and there are general subjects like at grammar school, but also some specialized subjects that prepare them for their future, like bank academy and so on. Yeah, and school leaving exam. There are 2 obligatory subjects, always Czech language, and the second is math or foreign language. Usually it is English. And then you have 2 elective subjects. It's only up to you if it is biology, history, physics, and so on. And if you want, you can have 3 elective subjects.
Okay. Is any part of those 2 tougher or easier?
It depends. For somebody, biology is harder than history and so on.
Okay.
So it depends. Yeah, and universities. The main universities in the Czech Republic is Charles universities and Masaryk universities. These are state, but there are also many private high universities. Sorry, and there are bachelor program. It takes 3 years, and master it is for 2 years. And universities are ended with final exam, which is state, and thesis defense.
Mm-hmm. Are there any universities that you can take in the you can go to in the Czech Republic where you learn in English or Spanish?
Yeah, almost in every universities you can choose if you wanna study at Czech language or in English.
Okay.
But it's more expensive.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah. Let's go get some coffee.
Okay.